Hey, what sounds you got up in there, dog? Motherfucker think I'm playing, man. That's your motherfucking question. I said, what are you listening to, you fucking faggot?
Come alone, man.
Man, shut the fuck up. Now, you want to grow to be like that punk ass.
Come on,
What are you, man?
Get your punk ass out of
Hey,
here.
mom, I said, what's up?
I'll at me. I'll show you how to be a G.
Hey, yo, thanks for the iPod, man. It's cool. Oh, shit. Yo, I got this.
This is too easy, man.
Say, you wanna let me see my kids? You can't be here, Claude.
Well, let me see my fucking...
My money, too. I can hear you breathing.
The story begins by introducing Erica Bain, a thoughtful and passionate radio host whose program explores the everyday life of New York City. Her voice is familiar to thousands of listeners who tune in nightly to hear her reflections on the beauty, chaos, and rhythm of the city that never sleeps. After finishing her broadcast, Erica plans to meet the love of her life, Dr. David Kermani. The two have been together for years, and their relationship is filled with warmth and deep affection. That evening, David meets Erica at an art museum run by her close friend, Nicole, and together they decide to take a relaxing walk through Central Park. David brings along his loyal dog, Curtis, and the couple strolls through the park's peaceful nighttime scenery. As they walk, David talks about his mother, who has been encouraging them to finally get married after such a long relationship. Erica smiles at the thought, clearly happy with the life they've built together. But the peaceful night suddenly takes a dark turn. While enjoying the quiet moment together, Curtis suddenly runs ahead and disappears into the shadows. Worried, Erica and David rush after the dog, calling his name as they search through the park. Eventually, they find Curtis standing at the entrance of a tunnel, but something is wrong. 3 men are there. They're rough, aggressive, and clearly looking for trouble. One of them is holding Curtis, while the others block the tunnel exit. As Erica and David approach cautiously, the thugs begin mocking them. The men demand Erica's engagement ring and her watch.
Give me a watch, give me a fucking ring, bitch. Let's go. I ain't got all day.
To make things worse, one of the attackers begins filming the entire situation with a camera, laughing as he records the couple's fear. David refuses to back down. Determined to protect Erica, he confronts the gang, hoping they'll leave them alone. But the criminals quickly become violent. Within seconds, the situation explodes into chaos as the thugs brutally attack both Erica and David. The assault is merciless. When the police finally arrive, the couple is discovered lying unconscious and severely injured. They are rushed to the hospital in critical condition, barely clinging to life. While doctors fight to save them, 2 detectives, Sean Mercer and his partner, Vitali, arrive at the hospital for an entirely different investigation. They are working a case involving a woman who has supposedly committed suicide. During their visit, Sean encounters a small girl named Zoe, the daughter of the deceased woman. Sean gently tries to get her to speak about what happened, but the frightened child refuses to say anything. Not long after, a man named Morrow arrives and claims to be Zoe's father. He demands to take the girl with him, but his aggressive behavior raises suspicion. When the situation begins escalating, Sean steps in and escorts the man out of the hospital. As Sean prepares to leave for the night, he happens to pass by Erica's hospital room. He immediately recognizes her. Erica Bain isn't just another patient, she's one of his favorite radio hosts. Seeing her in such a devastating condition leaves him stunned. 3 weeks later, Erica finally wakes from her coma, but the world she wakes up to is no longer the same. David's mother, Carol, visits Erica at the hospital and delivers the heartbreaking news. David didn't survive the attack. He died from his injuries several weeks earlier. The news shatters Erica. The man she loved, the man she planned to marry, is gone forever. After some time, Erica is discharged from the hospital. Physically, she has recovered, but emotionally, she is completely broken. Every corner of the city reminds her of David, and the memories they shared now feel painfully distant. She tries to return to her normal routine, but something inside her has changed. The city she once loved now terrifies her. Simple things like walking down the street or riding the subway make her anxious anxious and vulnerable. Every stranger feels like a potential threat, and fear follows her everywhere she goes. Eventually, Erica decides to report the attack to the police. When she arrives at the police station, an officer tells her to take a number and wait her turn. Erica sits in the waiting area for a long time, hoping someone will call her, but no one does. Feeling ignored and frustrated, she eventually gives up and leaves the station. Instead, Erica heads to a gun shop. After everything she's been through, she no longer feels safe. She wants protection, something that will ensure she is never helpless again. Unfortunately, the process isn't simple. The shop owner explains that she must apply for a firearms license and wait 30 days before she can legally obtain a handgun. For Erica, that's too long. She walks away feeling even more vulnerable than before. But fate has other plans. Shortly after leaving the store, a mysterious man approaches her. He quietly offers to sell her a handgun. No paperwork, no waiting period. The price is steep, $1,000. After a moment of hesitation, Erica agrees. That same night, while shopping at a convenience store, Erica unknowingly walks into another dangerous situation. A violent man suddenly enters the store and begins threatening the cashier. The man has a criminal past and is furious at his ex-wife who works there. As the confrontation escalates, he pulls out a weapon and brutally murders her right in front of their terrified children.
When did you get here? You won't let me see my kids? You can't be here, Clint! You won't let me see my fucking...
My money too.
Erica hides behind a shelf, trying not to be noticed, but then her phone rings. The sound echoes through the store, instantly revealing her hiding place. The killer slowly approaches. Cornered and shaking with fear, Erica pulls out the handgun she just bought. When the man finds her, she pulls the trigger. The gunshot echoes through the store. The attacker collapses to the ground. For the first time since the assault in Central Park, Erica has taken control of her own survival, but panic quickly sets in. Before fleeing the scene, Erica removes the CCTV storage device from the store's camera system to erase any evidence of her presence. Moments later, Detective Sean Mercer and his partner Vitali arrive to investigate the murder. After examining the crime scene, they determined that only a single bullet was fired, suggesting the shooter might be inexperienced. Meanwhile, Erica continues hosting her radio show, but her perspective on the city has changed dramatically. During her broadcast, she talks about how New York no longer feels safe. Crime is rising and people are living in fear. One night, while riding the subway home, Erica witnesses two criminals robbing a teenage boy of his iPod. Other passengers quickly leave the train, unwilling to get involved. Soon, Erica is alone in the subway car with the two criminals. Sensing an easy target, they approach her with a knife. But this time, Erica isn't helpless. Without hesitation, she pulls out her handgun. Two shots ring out in the subway car. Both criminals drop to the floor. Erica calmly exits the train at the next station and disappears into the night, leaving behind two bodies and the beginning of a mysterious new investigation. Meanwhile, Detective Sean Mercer soon arrives at the station to investigate yet another unexplained shooting. And although he doesn't know it yet, all the clues are slowly leading back to Erica Bain. After the deadly subway shooting, Erica quietly leaves the station and walks into a nearby bar. Her hands are shaking slightly, but her face remains calm. She enters the restroom, washes her hands, and tries to steady her breathing. Something inside her has changed. The fear that once controlled her is slowly being replaced by something else, something darker. For the first time since the attack that killed David, Erica feels a strange sense of control over her life again. Meanwhile, Detective Sean Mercer and his partner Vitali arrive at the station to investigate the double homicide. As the forensic team studies the crime scene, they quickly discover something interesting. Nothing was stolen. This wasn't a robbery, it was a targeted shooting. Even more suspicious, the bullet casings match the same type of ammunition used in the convenience store killing just days earlier. The detectives begin to suspect that the same person may be responsible for both incidents. Someone is out there delivering their own version of justice. Later that evening, as Erica exits the bar, she notices reporters surrounding Sean Mercer outside the station. Cameras flash as journalists bombard him with questions about the mysterious vigilante responsible for the recent killings. For a brief moment, Erica and Sean lock eyes. Sean immediately recognizes her as the woman who survived the brutal attack in Central Park. Curious, he approaches her and tries to greet her, but Erica seems eager to leave. Thinking quickly, she introduces herself as a radio host and casually asks if he would be interested in doing an interview about his career in law enforcement. Sean politely declines, explaining that he prefers to keep his personal life private. Erica nods and walks away. But Sean can't shake the feeling that something about their encounter was unusual. The next morning, back at the police station, Sean begins reviewing the details of the subway and convenience store shootings. The more he studies the evidence, the more he becomes suspicious. A survivor of a violent assault, a series of criminals suddenly being killed, and a radio host who seems oddly nervous around him. The pieces start forming a disturbing possibility in his mind. Determined to learn more, Sean decides to visit Erica at the radio station. When she sees him arrive, she instantly becomes tense. She tries to keep her distance, hoping he'll leave. Instead, Sean surprises her by agreeing to the interview she mentioned the previous night. Erica now has no choice but to invite him into the studio. During the interview, they begin talking about crime in New York and the fear many citizens feel living in the city. As the conversation continues, a television news report plays in the background. The report focuses on Morrow, a wealthy businessman currently under investigation for several serious crimes, including drug trafficking, illegal arms dealing, and human trafficking. Sean explains that Morrow's wife planned to testify against him and reveal his criminal operations, but before she could do so, she was found dead. Officially, it was ruled a suicide, but Sean believes it was murder. Unfortunately, the police lack enough evidence to arrest Morrow. Sean then asks Erica how she's been coping since the brutal attack that killed her fiancé. Erica quickly changes the subject. Her evasiveness only strengthens Sean's suspicions. Although he still has no concrete evidence, Sean begins to suspect that Erica may somehow be connected to the recent killings. Before leaving, he gives her his business card and tells her she can call him if she ever needs help. Days later, after finishing her radio show late at night, Erica decides to walk home through a quiet street. As she walks, a car suddenly pulls up beside her. A man inside asks her to get in.
At first, Erica refuses, but then she notices something disturbing. Inside the car is a young woman named Chloe, who appears unconscious and heavily intoxicated. Concerned, Erica reluctantly enters the vehicle to help. The driver soon reveals the horrifying truth. Chloe is a prostitute who was being trafficked overseas. He orders her to pretend she's Chloe's mother and locks the car doors to prevent them from escaping. Realizing the danger they're in, Erica slowly reaches into her bag and pulls out her handgun. She presses the gun against the driver's head. Terrified, the man unlocks the doors and throws money at Chloe before she and Erica climb out of the car. But as they attempt to escape, the man suddenly accelerates the car towards them. He tries to run them over. Erica reacts instantly and fires at the vehicle. The bullet hits the driver, causing the car to spin out of control. The car crashes violently. The driver dies from his injuries, but Chloe is struck during the chaos and suffers a fractured leg. By the time police arrive at the scene, Erica has already disappeared. News of the mysterious vigilante begins spreading throughout the city. Surprisingly, many people start supporting the unknown shooter. Citizens feel safer knowing someone is standing up to criminals when the justice system fails. Even callers on Erica's own radio show begin praising the mysterious hero. Hearing their support only fuels Erica's growing obsession with fighting crime. One sleepless night, Erica decides to investigate Morrow, the corrupt businessman Sean mentioned earlier. She waits outside his apartment building. At the same time, she calls Sean and casually asks what he does when he can't sleep. As they talk, Erica watches Morrow exit the building and enter an elevator. She quietly follows him. Inside the elevator, Erica suddenly confronts him and asks how he killed his wife. Morrow instantly realizes she knows too much. Thinking she's a journalist trying to expose him, he violently attacks her with a crowbar. Despite being injured, Erica fights back and pushes him away during the struggle. The fight continues in the building's parking structure. During the chaos, Morrow falls from the upper level of the building. His body crashes to the ground below. When police arrive later, they discover Morrow dead from the fall. Meanwhile, Erica returns home, where her neighbor helps treat the wound on her arm. When Erica admits she just killed a dangerous criminal, the neighbor reacts with pride rather than fear. To many people, Erica has become a symbol of justice. The next day, Sean calls Erica and asks her to meet him. When she arrives, he brings her to see Chloe, the young woman Erica saved from the trafficker. Sean hopes Chloe can identify the shooter responsible for the incident. Erica nervously waits, but Chloe pretends she doesn't remember anything. Relieved, Erica avoids suspicion once again. However, Sean continues investigating and soon finds a witness from the subway shooting who describes a woman matching Erica's appearance. Now he is almost certain Erica Bain is the vigilante. Soon after, Sean visits Erica's apartment and returns her stolen engagement ring. The police recovered it from the girlfriend of one of the criminals who attacked her and David. He also asks Erica to visit the station to identify the attackers who were recently arrested. At the station, Erica recognizes one of them instantly, but instead of identifying them, she lies. She tells the police none of the suspects were involved. Erica has other plans. Determined to finish what started in Central Park, she tracks down the girlfriend who tried to selling her ring. The woman eventually gives Erica an address and something even more horrifying: a video recording of the assault that killed David. Watching the footage destroys her emotionally, but instead of breaking her, it ignites her rage. Erica sends the video to Sean with a single message: goodbye. Realizing what she's about to do, Sean races to stop her. Meanwhile, Erica arrives at the hideout where the men who attacked her and David are gathered. Without hesitation, she pulls out her gun and shoots one of them. The others panic and run. Curtis, the dog that survived the attack, chases one of the fleeing criminals. As the man threatens to kill the dog, Erica arrives and shoots him from behind. Only one attacker remains, but before Erica can finish him, the thug strikes her with a metal rod. Suddenly, Sean appears and points his gun at the attacker. He begs Erica to stop and let the justice system handle it.